What's going on, guys? Aaron here. So I think altcoin season has a high chance of coming around very soon. I'm going to share exactly why I believe so, and also taking a look at a couple coins that I am looking at, and also help you understand how I look at altcoins. So first I want to start at this. Basically, we saw Donald Trump time the bottom of the market back in April. If you don't remember that, April 9th, he said this is a great time to buy. And that was literally the bottom of the market. And the US stock market has gone up 25% or so from that tweet. Now, why does this matter? Well, like 2 days ago, he says, for all cost-cutting Republicans, of which I am one, remember, you still have to get reelected. Don't go too crazy with your cost cutting, okay? We will make it all up times 10 with growth more than ever before. Okay, so what he's saying is that they are going to pump liquidity like a madman into this market. We will make it up times 10 with growth. Now, growth can happen from increasing GDP, increasing production, or I believe Donald Trump is saying that, you know what, we are going to inject liquidity, we are going to devalue the dollar, and risk assets, stocks, crypto, Bitcoin, and I believe altcoins will rally, okay? So he, again, called the previous low, and now he is essentially, in my opinion, and, you know, I could be wrong, he's essentially calling the low. Altcoins have been absolutely nuked, okay? Altcoins have been nuked, but I think we are preparing for another breakout. And this is what we're looking for, essentially. So this is going to be Bitcoin dominance plus stablecoin dominance. And we saw it peak at around 76% back in the end of 2020, early 2021. And I believe, personally, that we are going to see a decline in Bitcoin and stablecoin dominance. And that's what's going to lead to the massive, massive rally in altcoins. Now, if you were around end of 2024, so just like 6-7 months ago, we saw this decline right here, October, November, and December of 2024. We saw this decline, and then we saw XRP do a 3 or 4 or 5x, I forgot, it went up a ton, right? So I believe this will happen. And again, I believe that Trump is saying that, hey, we are going to inject liquidity, assets are going to grow. And like I said, imagine reading this and deciding that holding cash is a smart play. It's just not. And I believe that, again, we're going to be very, very risk on very, very soon. So I say that because I do think this will relate to Bitcoin, of course, but also altcoins. So if the sound of altcoins, if me saying that word creates so much pain and anger in your body that you want to grab something and throw it at me or leave an angry comment below, I encourage you maybe just to click out of the video because I don't want to piss anybody off. I know that a lot of people are so upset that the altcoin market just has not gone up like we thought it was going to do, like it has in post-Bitcoin halving years yet. But I still believe that we will see that. And you want to be positioned before, not after, right? And that's the hard part. Like, how much higher will Bitcoin dominance go before altcoins will rally? Nobody has a crystal ball. But Trump is literally saying, and again, like the guy, hate the guy, he has a huge influence when it comes to asset prices and global liquidity in the global markets, that, hey, it's not time to cut. It's not time to cut. It's time to grow. 10x with growth, okay? So that's where I'm coming from. That's what I think is going to happen. So I want to talk about 3 different altcoins that I am personally looking at that are looking really good to me, okay? And I want to talk about why they are looking good to me. And again, none of this is financial advice, but just stay tuned because there's actually some big announcement at the end I want to share with you guys. So the first one I want to talk about is Nura Labs. They're an AI-powered Web3 wallet. Why they, I think, are going to do very well is they have their iOS, so their iPhone app releasing soon. They already have one on Android. They have a play-to-earn rollout, staking in the app, and they are actually doing things. So I like companies that are actually doing things. They are really, really, really active. Again, coming out with the app on the App Store, which is huge. And their market cap right now is still relatively small, 8.5 million. Full disclosure, I do own Nura and the other 2 companies I will be talking about. But we saw a very healthy launch. Like always, we saw a pullback. We hit this low a few days ago, and now it looks like we are starting to come back up. Taking a look at the 15-minute chart, looks a lot better in this view. But again, these are high risk, low market cap coins. So how do I look at coins to see if I want to buy them? Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure they have a community and make sure that they are doing things that you believe in, that you think actually has some staying power. So if you wanted to pick up Nura, you could absolutely go ahead and copy this address and use Uniswap. But there's actually another way of picking up Nura and other small tokens that I'm going to talk about in this video. And that's by using the DFlow app. This is something that I talked about in a previous video, I think 2 videos ago, and they make buying any coin incredibly easy. So I put in some USDC. If I go here, very simply, I deposited some USDC, and I don't need to have gas. I don't need to have Ethereum. I don't need to do anything. So what I'm going to do is go to high risk and then trending, and right here I can search it. So since I already have the contract address, I can actually just copy this, head on over to DFlow, and I am going to paste that. And there we go, Nura Labs right here. Super easy. You can confirm it's the same market cap. And in order to buy some, I realized I first needed to transfer this money from invest to the high risk section. So what I'm going to do is just click max right here. That's just going to move that money with less than a cent into this other wallet, okay? So let me just do this really quick for you guys. It should be in there pretty darn soon. Going back to high risk, again, paste Nura Labs, and here we go. Immediately, there is my balance. So if I wanted to buy, let's just say 300 bucks just to do a short buy, 300 bucks USDC. Usually you would need Ethereum gas fees, right? You would need gas. You would need to hook this up to Uniswap. It would be a huge pain in the butt. Nura is right here, okay? I'm going to do buy Nura, $300, processing transaction, and this will go through, okay? This is going through right now. So the next coin I want to talk about is called Soulbox. They're built on Solana, and they are a decentralized cloud storage. They have a full dashboard right here where you can actually upload your data. And what I want to mention is right here. So they are a public registry. Now, whether or not you want to use this or not is one thing. When I look at altcoins, I look at, are they doing things? And are they actually working on solutions? And are they making progress? They have a contest right now. Upload your best file to the public registry, and you can win up to $100 in their token, okay? They are a small coin, a very, very small coin, $1.86 million. And yes, I do own some, okay? Full disclosure, I do own some. And again, when I'm looking at coins, I'm looking at just, are they doing something? Do they have a team? Are they making progress? Are they solving a solution? And back to DFlow, you can just type in Soulbox right here. And this is it, right? So again, usually you would need Solana as gas. You don't need that with this platform. So if you just want to confirm $1.9 million market cap, yep, that's accurate, $1.9 million. So very simply, you could just go ahead and buy some here, right? If I wanted to pick up just $100, you can just go ahead and do that. And then it's calculating how much I'll receive. So it's about a $2 fee. Buy Soulbox. That's it, guys. And by the way, if you want to check out DFlow, which is where I'm showing you how to buy these coins, you can do so using my link below. It is an affiliate link. I get a little kickback if you do sign up and trade with that. Again, full disclosure. And they're coming out either today or tomorrow. And I can't share it because I don't think it's public yet on their Discord, but I do know what's happening. An insane contest with unbelievable giveaways, okay? This is a well-funded project doing insane giveaways. Again, I'll share when I can legally share, but if you want to get on that, you can begin by using my link, creating an account, and playing around with the trading on the platform. And the last coin I want to talk about, I've been talking about them for a while, AxonDAO. So again, what coins are doing well? Well, what coins are making progress? Axon is one. They are very, very, very busy. They got a huge partnership, no pun intended, with Tristan Thompson, the NBA player. This is Chris. I met him over at Bitcoin 2025. Really, really cool guy. And what I love about Axon that I've been talking about for a while now is they are giving medical research the ability to perform or do any medical research studies. They are giving that to the people. So for example, these are self-funded, community-funded, DAO-funded medical research projects. So there is so much in the works with this company that I kind of got personally shared over at Bitcoin 2025 when I met Chris. And yeah, it's a company that I'm pretty darn excited about, and they are very, very busy with everything going on. And Axon is a coin that had a really, really profound pullback. And I get it. It's not fun if you bought at the top, right? I get it because I've been there and I am there for a lot of coins. But it's about thinking, do you believe that Trump is going to pump the market? Does he have the power to? Can he do what he did back in April where he called the bottom of the stock market, right? Is liquidity coming into the system? Is Jay Powell going to be cutting rates? Will global liquidity continue to go up? And will this affect altcoins? You may be like, yes, 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 but it's only going to affect Bitcoin. That's fine. You don't have to touch altcoins, guys, right? This is just me sharing what I think. And when it comes to verifying tokens, I think it's really important to make sure that you verify the token on multiple places because there can always be copycats, okay? So this is from their website, 7 cents. You can head back here to TradingView. You can see it is around 7 cents right here. So I'm going to take that and then paste that into DFlow. And here it is, right? This is the coin. I pasted the contract address, and this is where you can buy some, all right? So I have 150 left. I'm just going to click max right there. And then I'm just going to buy this right now, buy AXGT. And there it is, order submitted successfully. All right, guys, so that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. And again, just when it comes to altcoins, you want to make sure to verify what you're buying on a few different websites. So go to their Twitter, make sure that connects directly to their homepage. That should have a place to buy it. Then confirm that maybe with another website that has their contract address. There can be copycats, there can be coins with the same name that are trying to confuse you. So when it comes to altcoins, you just want to be very, very sure you're buying the right one. So if you want to leave a comment below saying Bitcoin only, altcoins suck, feel free. It just helps engagement. You know, if you want to say that, I'm not going to stop you. But guys, again, not financial advice. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to stick just to Bitcoin, please do whatever you want to do, guys. I'm not here to tell you otherwise, but I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that Trump calls the bottom like he did back in April. Let me know your thoughts below. Will he? Will he not? What do you think is going to happen to crypto, to Bitcoin, and to altcoins? Leave your comments below, guys. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.